Hello, everyone. I have a friend with me today, Rabbi Chaim. Would you say hello to everybody, Rabbi Chaim? Oh, I'd love to. Hello, everybody. I like to say shalom, because, shalom means hello, too. Yeah, that's great. I see that you've brought a book. Yeah, Rabbi Allan, it's Chanukkah. Chanukkah is my favorite holiday. And I brought a book here that I want to read to the boys and girls. It's called Like a Maccabee. And it's by Raymond A. Zwerin and Audrey Friedman Marcus. And I would like to read it. Can I read it, Rabbi Allan? I think that would be a great idea. Let's hear you read it. Long ago in the land of Israel, the Jewish people lived in peace. They celebrated their holidays happily. They enjoyed their special foods. And they came from far and near to worship at the beautiful temple in Jerusalem. But then something happened. The king of Syria wanted to change the way the Jews lived. His name was Antiochus. He wanted the Jews to stop celebrating their holidays. He wanted them to eat forbidden foods. He wanted them to bow down to idols and worship Greek gods. Antiochus sent his soldiers into Israel. They came to the little village of Modi'in. They set up idols and told the Jews to bow down to them. The people didn't know what to do. Then one old man named Mattithias stood up and said, "We will not bow down to your idols. Whoever is for Torah, follow me." Mattithias and his 5 sons became the leaders of the people. They were known as the Maccabees. Being a Maccabee means doing what is right. The Maccabees knew that it was not right to bow down to idols. Do you know what is right? If you do, you're like a Maccabee. Being a Maccabee means being brave. Mattithias was brave. He would not do what the Syrian soldiers wanted. Are you brave? If you are, you're like a Maccabee. Being a Maccabee means being a leader. When no one else knew what to do, Mattithias became a leader. He showed the people what to do. Are you a leader? If you are, you are like a Maccabee. King Antiochus was very angry. The Jews must obey my order, he declared. My soldiers will teach them a lesson. The king sent his large army to attack Israel. His soldiers marched through small villages. They marched into towns. They even marched into the city of Jerusalem. There they entered the holy temple. They set up idols. They spilled out all the holy oil. The temple was no longer a place where Jews could worship. The oldest son of Mattithias was Judah. He called for war against the Syrians. Judah the Maccabee and his brothers led the fight with few weapons and few soldiers. But the Jews were determined to win. They fought well, and they fought wisely. After 3 long years, they finally won. Being a Maccabee means being determined. The Maccabees worked hard for what they wanted. The Maccabees never gave up. Are you determined? If you are, you're like a Maccabee. Being a Maccabee means thinking before doing. The Maccabees defeated a larger army by planning carefully before each battle. Do you plan carefully? If you do, you're like a Maccabee. Being a Maccabee means working together. A small group of Maccabees defeated Antiochus by working together. Do you work together with others? If you do, you're like a Maccabee. As soon as the war was over, the Maccabees led the people to the temple in Jerusalem. When they entered, they saw what damage the Syrians had done. Holy vessels lay broken and scattered all around. The temple had to be cleaned before the Jews could worship there. Everyone worked hard to make the temple beautiful again. With a little bit of oil, they lit the Ner Tamid, the eternal light. People say that these few drops of oil burned for 8 days. They called it a miracle. Everyone said prayers of thanks to God. Being a Maccabee means helping to fix what's broken. The Maccabees helped fix the temple. Do you fix what's broken? If you do, you're like a Maccabee. Being a Maccabee means bringing light and happiness to others. The Maccabees brought the light and happiness back into the temple. Do you bring light and happiness to others? If you do, you're like a Maccabee. Being a Maccabee means being thankful to God. The Maccabees were thankful for all of God's blessings. Are you thankful for all of your blessings? If you are, you're like a Maccabee. Each year we celebrate the holiday of Chanukkah and remember the Maccabees. For 8 nights beginning on the 25th of Kislev, we say blessings. We light our Chanukkah. We sing songs about the Maccabees. We eat special foods and we play dreidel. The Maccabees did what was right. They were brave. They were leaders. They were determined. They thought before they acted. They worked together. They helped fix what was broken. They brought light and happiness to this world. They were thankful to God. Are you like a Maccabee?
It's right, keep me right, and bless me to the highest heights with your miracles.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Chanukkah. And then there's a special blessing that we say, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam sha'asa nisim la'avoteinu bayamim ha'hem ba'zman hazeh. With that blessing, we thank God for the miracle that occurred on that very first Chanukkah. On the first night of Chanukkah, we sing the Shehechianu, only on that first night. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Shehechianu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Well, I hope you have a joyous time celebrating Chanukkah. Until next time, this is Rabbi Allan at Temple Bethel wishing you a happy Chanukkah.
Just living in the miracle, candles on my vehicle, 8-night, gonna shine invincible, no longer be divisible. Born through the struggle, keep on moving through all this hustle. Head up, head down through all of the bustle. New York City, wanna flex your muscle. Look so down, look so puzzled. All around your fire through all the rubble. Bound to stumble and fall, but my strength comes not from man at all. Bound to stumble and fall,